What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This video is brought to you guys by Dreame Tech, and we're taking a look at their awesome Z10 Pro. This thing is insane. It's one of the best robot vacuum cleaners I've ever tested. It has every feature that you could possibly want, from being able to control it with an app to mapping out your entire house and choosing where this thing goes and doesn't go. You also have 4,000 PA of suction, which is absolutely absurd. You know, I've tested vacuum cleaners that have like 1,000 PA of suction. I was like, yeah, that's kind of decent. But this 4,000 PA of suction is just insane. And the best part is that this thing can charge itself, which is normal. That's okay. Normal, typical robot vacuum cleaners do that. However, get this, when it goes back to its hub, it can also empty itself. One of the most tedious parts of having one of these robot vacuum cleaners is that, unfortunately, you have to go and empty it every day, if not every 2 days, if not every 3 or 4 days, because the robot vacuum cleaners are tiny and can hold so much dirt. However, this thing actually has a cool little hub, or as they call it, the dust tank, and basically you don't need to clean it for 65 days. How insane is that? 65 days worth of dust that little bag that's inside of this cool little dust tank that it can hold. It's a 4-liter dust bag. You're set to go. So your robot vacuum will keep your house clean and you're good to go. Now, what about tech? Well, you see, one of the coolest things about this robot vacuum cleaner is that if you look at it, it actually shoots out lasers. Like, you can see it on my video. Like, it shoots out actual lasers, and it kind of like points the lasers in different directions, and it's using LiDAR to get 3D obstacle avoidance, even in dim environments. One of the biggest problems I had with these vacuums is that, you know, they might use a little camera or a little sensor or IR thing in order to map out your room, but, you know, things move. Like, you move the couch this way, suddenly it bumps into it and it causes noise, and maybe the baby's sleeping. You know, there's always a lot of problems. However, when you use something like LiDAR, which is like little lasers, this thing actually doesn't crash into anything. And the cool thing is its proximity is amazing. What I've noticed is this thing can get right up to things, like down to like 1 millimeter, but it won't touch it. It won't make that sound. It will go right up to it. Make sure you get the ultimate cleaning. However, it won't do anything. Now, it also has a water tank built into it as well, because this also serves as a mop, and the mop thing is something you simply slap on, and of course you fill up the water tank, which is pretty big, and then you let the vacuum do its thing. Now, what about suction? Do you always want 4,000 PA of suction? No, you don't. So this thing has 4 suction modes as well that you can actually go ahead and control as well. Now, how long is battery life? This is pretty important. If you have a bigger house, bigger apartment, what exactly is the battery life? Well, it can cover up to 1,291 square feet on a full charge, which means that, you know, the easy way of saying it is it lasts around, from what I've noticed, around 150 minutes. And of course, but to be honest, for our house in general, 1 hour is more than enough. It will do the job. It also runs at around 50 decibels, you know, give or take, depending on what it's cleaning, what surface is on. So, you know, it's soft and it's not exactly as loud as your traditional vacuum cleaner, so you're good in that regard as well. All in all, this thing is spectacular. Now, what exactly is my favorite thing about this? Well, you see, it has the 150 milliliter electric water tank, and you actually get 3 levels of water volume, so you can actually debate how much water you want this thing to push out onto your hardwood floor or tile floor or ceramic floor, depending on what you need. Also, you get smart app voice control as well, so you can set virtual no-go zones and of course virtual zones that you want this thing to clean, and of course you can just be like, Alexa, clean the house, and it will start cleaning the house. All in all, this thing is spectacular. It is a little bit pricier than the usual vacuum, but let me tell you, for 4,000 PA of suction and being able to have this really sleek looking robot vacuum that uses lasers and has all the latest technology you could possibly dream of, this thing is it. Go ahead and check it out in the link below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, so leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.